welcome back to My Beautiful Autism. Today we are going to talk about the top worst 5 things that I think about having autism, or the top things that bother me about having autism. So number 1, meltdowns. I have frequent meltdowns. I have between 1 and 4 meltdowns a week. Some weeks I can have 1, some weeks I can have 4. It just depends on what's going on. Meltdowns are really hard for me because they're physically exhausting, mentally exhausting. Probably I would say 50% of my meltdowns end in needing to be medicated to calm down. So I take diazepam to stop my body from not being able to be controlled. Meltdowns are really hard for my partner to watch, and it's hard for me because I'm inside my head. I'm going to do a whole video on meltdowns. I'm inside my head. I'm not as upset as I seem. I can't control what I'm doing. And I'm scared and I'm hurting. And my partner sees all that and she does the best that she can to help. But it's rough. I can be self-injurious during meltdowns. So I bite myself. I hit myself. I throw myself around. Yes, I'm a fully grown adult and I do all of these things. It's literally like watching a 2-year-old have a temper tantrum. I scream. Sometimes I scream loudly, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I scream uncontrollably, sometimes I scream words, sometimes I scream noises. It just depends on what's going on and what's caused it, where I am, what I'm doing. And it's hard. It's hard. And I commend my partner because she does so well with it and she's so good with me and understanding about my meltdowns, because I mean that's the thing, is some people don't understand that I cannot control them. No one can control a meltdown. I can do my best to stop it when I feel it coming on. I can always tell my partner when I'm gonna have a meltdown, because I can feel it coming on, but at the end of the day it's a part of autism and it's a part of the journey that we're on, and she's really amazing, so get yourself a Frankie. Number 2, executive function problems. So for me, I have a lot of executive function problems depending on what's going on in my life. Stress causes it. Doing a lot at work causes it. It just depends what's going on, really. And sometimes my executive function is small and I can do it with a little bit of direction, and sometimes Frankie has to stand there and point to things and say, move this, move that, do this, do that, and it's all part of it. It's all part of executive function, and it sucks. And I'm gonna, once again, all these things are gonna be things that I do another video on. Number 3 would be being sensitive to things I enjoy due to sensory input. So like I used a Kylie concert, for example. We went to a Kylie concert and I wore my noise cancelling headphones, but I felt really self-conscious because of people around me and their reactions to me wearing the headphones. So I was really self-conscious, but I felt like I couldn't enjoy it because I was so overwhelmed. But I love the concert. I love live music. I just feel like I'm held back by the fact that I don't like people touching me and being a lot of people in the room and loud noises and lights, and it's all very overwhelming. But I feel like that holds me back, and I feel like I don't want to go because I don't want my partner to be worried about me the whole time, and I don't want to seem awkward to other people who might not understand or might not care what's going on. So yeah, there's that. Number 4 is people who don't understand autism or refuse to accept autism. This comes across a lot when you have a late diagnosis, so yeah, 21 years of age. Some people just remain strong that there's nothing wrong with you. Some people think that everyone has autism and like to explain to me in depth their autistic things, which is just another situation, because some people believe autism is a spectrum and everybody's on that spectrum, whether you're on the side of having autism or not having autism. And I don't know about that. I have no idea, but I definitely know that you wanting to line your clothes pegs up a specific way is not autism. Trust me. If it was autism, then I don't know what's wrong with me. People who don't understand autism, or who don't care to, or who just assume that because I can appear neurotypical for short bursts of time in their opinion, that it means I don't have autism, or that my ability to control myself in situations where I have to means that I don't have autism, or that having autism means I have to sit in the corner and rock all day. All of those things are absolutely infuriating for somebody who is like me. It's infuriating when people treat you differently because you have autism, or tell you that you can't do things or make decisions for you, which brings me to number 5. My worst thing that I have about having autism is the infantilization. Everywhere I go, there will be a person who thinks that because I have autism, they need to talk to me like I'm stupid, or they need to talk to me like I don't understand anything they're saying at all and I can't understand what they're saying, or they talk to my partner like I'm not there, it's just insulting and terrible. It's a horrible feeling to be treated like somebody who can't do anything. And I mean, I feel this way even for people who are not who don't function on the same level that I function. Why would you go up to somebody and treat them like a child and when they're a fully grown adult just because they don't talk or they talk differently? Like, that's not okay. You need to treat everybody like a person. And if you wouldn't want somebody to talk to you like that, why would you talk to me like that? Why would you make decisions for me based on a diagnosis of autism that you don't even understand just because you have preconceived ideas? So maybe it's preconceived ideas, maybe it's infantilization, but it's just not fun. It's not fun to be told what you can't do, because I already have barriers. There are barriers. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to tell you guys that my autism is amazing all the time, every second of the day, and there's nothing that I would change about myself, and I don't struggle with anything, because it's not true. I struggle with a lot of things, and I struggle probably daily more than a lot of people. So it's just something that you have to get used to. But I think that raising awareness is going to help me stop having to just get used to people treating me that way. So that's it. Like I said, I'm going to do an individual video for pretty much all of these things. So thanks for watching, guys. And remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Share it with all of your friends. Let's just do our best to raise some autism awareness today. Comment down below if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have any video ideas. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.